Hey guys, this is the video for 11.4 where we're going to move on to pyramids and finding the surface area of pyramids. And in some ways, finding surface area of pyramids is easier than what we were doing in the last couple lessons because it's really easy to find the base of a pyramid. The base of a pyramid is the one shape that's not like the triangle side. So you could have a triangle base, but most of the time you're going to have a square or a pentagon or a hexagon, and it's usually going to be on the bottom, unless for some reason your pyramid is flipped on its side. But your big B is usually there, and it's still going to stand for area of the base. Okay, the other nice thing is you only have one of them. It's not like a prism where you have to find two bases and add them together. You just have the one base. Okay, so when we're finding the surface area, makes sense that we'd have to find the area of the base. That's part of it. But then we're going to have these triangle sides. So all the way around our pyramid, we have these triangle sides, and they are all going to be congruent triangles. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that you can do surface area of a pyramid. I'm just going to stick with the one foolproof way that always works, and that is by finding the slant height. This line right here is called your slant height, and it's usually like a cursive L. Okay, and what that is the height of your triangle. It's not the height of the pyramid. The height of the pyramid would be like this one here. It would go out like that. We don't care about the height of the pyramid. We care about the height of the triangles on the outside, which are different. Okay, so now to find the total surface area of your lateral faces, you need to find basically all of the bases of those triangles. Well, if you added all of those together, what you end up with is the perimeter. So you have the perimeter and then the slant height. And then you have to remember that when you're finding the area of a triangle, it's 1/2 times that base times the height. Okay, so our formula for surface area of a pyramid is find the area of your base plus we have triangle sides. So it's 1/2 times perimeter times that slant height. Okay, so you just need to remember that that cursive L stands for slant height, and then P stands for perimeter, and it's going to work every time. Okay, and that's it. It comes from that formula comes from the fact that we have those triangular sides. That's why that 1/2 is in there. All right, so let's look at an example. We're actually going to look at two examples. And again, do your best to draw these in your notes. They don't have to be perfect, but I do think you get something out of drawing your own diagram. So take your time, get that in your notes there. And then I think on this one, we kind of have everything we need. So we're just going to dive into it. The first thing we're going to do is find the area of the base. And it looks like it's a square in this case. You have 12 here and 12 here, which means we've more than likely have 12 there and 12 there. So the area of the base is just going to be 12 times 12, or 144 square feet. Okay, and then the rest of it is using the perimeter and the slant height. So I'm just going to write down the perimeter. So perimeter is all the way around. So 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, or 12 times 4 would be an easier way to do it. And 12 times 4 is 48 feet. And then that slant height is given to us. See how that dashed line there is on the outside of the pyramid? It's on the triangle. That's part of our triangle side. And it is 11.7 feet. Okay. So now all we have to do is plug those things into our formula. So I'm going to write down surface area equals big B, we have 144, plus 1/2 times perimeter, we have that, 48, times that slant height, which was 11.7, like so. Okay, then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just do this second half here. That's our lateral area Just going to abbreviate that as LA. That might come up on the worksheet. They may want you to write that separately. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we come up with 280.8. So surface area equals 144 plus 280 plus 8. And then our final answer, if we add those two things together, is 424.8. And the surface area is always in square units, so in this case, square feet. All right, and then let's go ahead and look at just one more example. This one's going to be a little bit more effort because we're not dealing with a square pyramid. We are dealing with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided. So that would be a pentagonal or a pentagonal pyramid. So again, a little tricky to draw this, but take your time and do the best you can with that. And then we will go ahead and find all the things we need to find. So big B, the area of our base, is a regular, what did we say, regular pentagon. So we need to go back to a couple units ago where we learned about the area for those. So that was where we did apothem times perimeter over 2. Okay, so our apothem is given to us right here. It's 4.8 times perimeter. Well, our perimeter is 7 times 5. So we're gonna need that again anyway. So let's just put that down here. So each side is 7, and we have 5 sides. 7 times 5 is 35. Put that up there over 2. And I would probably just type the top in first, 4.8 times 35, and then divide that in half, and we get 84. So our base area is 84 square meters. Okay, then I think we have everything else we need. We have that slant height. That's this guy right here. And we have our perimeter, so I think we're good to go. I'm going to slide this kind of out of the way up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do surface area equals that base area, which was 84, plus 1/2 times our perimeter, we have it, it's 35, times slant height, which is 12. And then again, I'm just going to kind of simplify this as I go. So 1/2 times 35 times 12 is 210. Kind of the reason why we did that is because it gives us then our base area and our lateral area. And then altogether, our surface area would be 294 meters squared. All right, so that's it. You can go ahead and get to work on your 11.4 practice. Let me know if you have any questions.